Did stage 4 colon cancer cause Herman Cain's death on July 30, 2020, and not COVID-19, as Cain's own Twitter account and website reported? No, that's not true. The 2012 Republican presidential candidate and business executive did have cancer years earlier, but he beat it. He died after testing positive for coronavirus and being hospitalized for nearly a month, according to HermanCain.com. The claim appeared as a meme in posts like this one, which published on Facebook on July 30, 2020, under the title, "Herman Cain died with COVID-19 not of it." The post opened, quote, "Herman Cain died with COVID-19 not of it. The man had stage 4 colon cancer. This isn't rocket science, people." End quote. This is what the post looked like on Facebook at the time of writing. Plenty other posts echoed this coronavirus killed him skepticism and spread similar misinformation. Another post read, quote, "Herman Cain RIPHE had stage 4 colon and liver cancer, yet he is declared to have died from COVID-19, imagine that." End quote. This is how that post appeared on social media, quote, "Herman Cain RIP he had stage 4 colon and liver cancer, yet he is declared to have died from COVID-19? Imagine that." Posted by Karen Trifanoff on Thursday, July 30, 2020. End quote. "Why do they leave this out?" wrote another person on Facebook, before posting a meme that read, quote, "You're hearing Herman Cain died due to COVID infection. What you won't hear is, he had stage 4 colon cancer." End quote. This is how that post appeared, quote, "Why do they leave this out?" Posted by John Chip Hubbard on Thursday, July 30, 2020. End quote. And yet another person wrote this in his post, "Media forgot to mention Herman Cain had stage 4 colon cancer. Everything COVID?" Here's what that post looked like, quote, "Media forgot to mention Herman Cain had stage 4 colon cancer. Everything COVID?" Posted by Al Thompson 3 on Thursday, July 30, 2020. End quote. The day it was announced on Cain's official Twitter account that he had tested positive, the fact that he had beaten stage 4 cancer was highlighted in the attached memo, which posted on July 2, 2020, and read, quote, "On Monday, June 29, Herman Cain was informed that he had tested positive for COVID-19. By Wednesday, July 1, Mr. Cain had developed symptoms serious enough that he required hospitalization. He spent the past night in the hospital and as of today, Thursday, July 2, he is resting comfortably in an Atlanta area hospital. Mr. Cain did not require a respirator, and he is awake and alert. There is no way of knowing for sure how or where Mr. Cain contracted the coronavirus, but we do know he is a fighter who has beaten stage 4 cancer. With God's help, we are confident he will make a quick and complete recovery, and will soon resume hosting The Herman Cain Show at HermanCain.com, and Herman Cain's America on Newsmax TV. Please join with us in praying for Mr. Cain, and for everyone who has contracted the coronavirus, as well as their families." End quote. Here's how the memo was introduced and appeared, quote, "We are sorry to announce that Herman Cain has tested positive for COVID-19, and is currently receiving treatment in an Atlanta area hospital. Please keep him, and all who are battling this virus, in your prayers." Our full statement appears below. Updates to follow. pic.twitter.com/LDRW7RLA4E, Herman Cain @THE Herman Cain, July 2, 2020. End quote. The longtime editor of HermanCain.com, Dan Calabrese, shared news of Cain's passing early on the morning of July 30 in an article titled, "We're Heartbroken, and the World is Poorer, Herman Cain has gone to be with the Lord." The article began, quote, "You're never ready for the kind of news we are grappling with this morning. But we have no choice but to seek and find God's strength and comfort to deal with it." End quote. Calabrese went on in the piece to describe what took the life of Cain, whom he described as our boss, our friend, like a father to so many of us. Here's what Calabrese wrote, quote, "Let me deal with some of the particulars of the last few weeks. We knew when he was first hospitalized with COVID-19 that this was going to be a rough fight. He had trouble breathing and was taken to the hospital by ambulance. We all prayed that the initial meds they gave him would get his breathing back to normal, but it became clear pretty quickly that he was in for a battle. We didn't release detailed updates on his condition to the public or to the media because neither his family nor we thought there was any reason for that. There were hopeful indicators, including a mere 5 days ago when doctors told us they thought he would eventually recover, although it wouldn't be quick. We were relieved to be told that, and passed on the news via Herman's social media.